All right, so here we have three students, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Okay. Hi, my name is Spencer, and I've been studying in Foothill for 2 years, and I'm transferring to UCLA this fall as computer science major.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I've been staying at Foothill for 3 years and I'm going to major in material science and engineering.
Hi guys, my name is Jay, and I've been staying in Foothill for like 2.5 years. I'm not transferring this year, but probably next year. And my major is mechanical engineering. So
And you guys wanted to talk about your lecture rewrite skills? Or-
Yeah,
note-taking.
Note-taking skills?
during lecture,
Okay.
and also outside of lecture too.
All right.
So this quarter I took Physics 4D, and our teacher, uh, David Marasco, is a really great teacher. But so what he does is he writes sometimes on the whiteboard, but not everything he says goes on the whiteboard. So if you write everything that he writes on the whiteboard, then you will get the stuff on the whiteboard, but not the things that he actually talk about. So what I did was I actually tried to write every single word that he said, as opposed to actually summarizing what he said and drawing what the things that he drew were. I did those too. Like I actually drew the things that he drew on the whiteboard on my iPad, but at the same time I was keeping the notes of everything that he said on my. I was just typing them on my laptop. So later on, I would have to actually summarize them later, but it was actually a good review as opposed to looking at your notes that are already summarized. And I think that that helped me a lot in understanding, and it just saved a lot of time.
Okay.
So, add on to that, I also, for me, it's kind of hard to like really like pay 100% and concentrate to your class. So what I did was I did the audio recording. So when I go back home, I'll try to like re-listen again and then take more notes and make my notes like look more full. And I think it's pretty good to like re-listen again because you can like understand more at the same time.
So for me, I'm not really a note-taking person. So as what Spencer said, Morasco wrote not everything, but something, some important notes or equations on the board. So what I did was just copy down all those equations, and I actually take some notes that I think it's important that Morasco said on the side of my notes book. So what I did was I'll eventually go home and do self-study. So I take notes from the textbook instead of in the lecture. So I also watch some YouTube videos to understand more about yeah, about the physics 4D. Yeah. So
Well,
yeah, different person have different way of studying. Some people likes taking notes, some people like self-studies. So yeah, generally speaking, just do what you feel comfortable to yourself. And yeah, do you guys want to add something?
Oh yeah, so I definitely used a lot of YouTube video also. So what I want to say is don't restrict yourself by just attending the lectures only. Like there are tons of resources online. If you want to read like more organized notes, there are tons of them. Like people just uploaded them for free, and I really appreciate them. So just make sure go out there and do some research. You don't have to do a lot of research. You just type some chapter notes, and then it will all be there. So you don't have to worry about it.
Google is the
Cool.
best friend.
you guys have any examples of your guys' notes with you? Or no?
Example.
I don't know if you guys have any. I was
Oh,
just asking.
You want to
Well, I can just like show you like one of the notes that I think is okay to show, because the other ones are really ugly. So
All right,
I think
should I
it's
bring
one
it
of
over?
it's how I read you.
sure, yeah. Go ahead.
So,
So like this was one time. So as you can see, there are some things that oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, so like on here, like you can see what I actually typed, and you can see a lot of typing. And then here, there's the diagram that he drew on the whiteboard. So at the same time, I was doing this at the same time. I was writing what he said as typing texts over here, and then what he drew, I drew over here. So
Okay.
I can look at it later.
Is that an app? Is that an app?
Yeah, that is an app for OneNote.
Oh, OneNote.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have any final comments or any pieces of advice for incoming students or just students struggling? Or to you guys, to yourselves 3 years ago or something?
To myself 3 years ago, just keep the notes really organized and make sure you don't lose them. Because I lost a lot of notes. Now I use an app called OneNote, which is very good for me because I use multiple devices. So I use an iPad and I use my MacBook, and sometimes on other devices I can really see what's on the OneNote if I have the account. So if you prefer, like if you use multiple devices, make sure to use something that has a cloud server. Yeah.
Also, make sure you really like spend 30 minutes to like an hour to reorganize your notes like right after class. Not just wait until the weekend and then reorganize again, because you're gonna forget everything. Yes.
And don't expect easy finals or easy midterms. Just work hard, study hard, organize your time and organize your study, and you will be fine. Trust us.
All right.
Okay.
Like
button.
Subscribe on
Subscribe
YouTube.
below.
Smash
Comment
that
down
like
below.
button.
Like button.
All right, thank you guys.